What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? All right. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher, anybody that has Taurus in their chart. This reading could be for you. This is a general read. It's not a personal read. So understand that. All right. So you're wanted. You are appointed. Yes, you are all that. Yes, you are. Because you've walked the walk, you've talked the talk, you've learned your lessons, you've been put into your place, you've been lied on, cheated on, neglected, abused. You experienced a lot on this timeline and in this lifetime. But even though you have experienced all those things, you still are in a position to bless somebody else. You're still in a position to love somebody else. You're still in a position to teach somebody else. You're still in a position. You're still in that position that nobody can take you out of. Nobody can take you out of being who you are. Because you have made a conscious decision to be that light for somebody else. Be that light. Shine it bright. Till everything is all right. You've made that decision. Whether you like it, whether you want to, whether you want to be bothered, you still carry on carrying that light. And so with that being said, job well done. All about the healing. Look at here. To my ride and dies, my day ones. Love, love, love you. Love you. To my new subscribers, thank you. I'm honored and welcome. And if you're here for the first time, I'm Trinity. This is all about the healing. 100% real, true, honest on this channel. So come on in and sit on down. All right? All right. So let's get into it. Y'all know I tell y'all when I don't want to be bothered. Y'all know I tell y'all when I don't want to do a read. I did not want to do yesterday's read. And I definitely don't want to do this read. But I got to do it. I'm going to be honest again and transparent. I just want to take these cards, put them back in their deck, and just do it over. I don't want to be bothered with this. I'm just being transparent. I'm just being honest. Let's get on with it. It's the same. The reason why it's the same mess. Yesterday it was a masculine. Today it's a feminine. But it's the same mess. But it's out here for a reason, and it's out here for somebody. Somebody needs this message. Ooh-wee. I love y'all. Oh, because Lord knows I don't want to be bothered. But anyway, I said that 3 times. I don't want to be bothered, so let's get into it. All right. Am I even going to do the deck? I can do the deck a little bit. I'm not going to go all into it. So you have Shy. That's this deck. Oh, hold on. Well, off of this right here is that this person would be considered shy by society, but I don't play into that. This person is not shy. This person is hiding a part of themselves. They're hiding a part of themselves they don't want everybody else to know about. because it's low down, it's dirty, it's ruthless, it's full of hate and resentment and negativity. So they hide this part, but then they come on this part and try to pretend like the world is against them, like the world that everybody that everybody don't like them, and it's always this is a victim mentality. They always the victim. But on this side here, the truth is they are the ones that are doing things behind the scenes to make people don't like them, to make people run away from them, to make people not want to be in their presence, to make people ghost them or walk away from them. They doing things behind the scenes. And even though the people don't really know what's really going on, it's a spiritual thing. Their spirit starts to be repulsed against this person because it's so much negative energy here, negative, lustful energy that's being projected when they're around people, that people run away from this person because they feel something's off, something's not right. They feel that off of this person, but they can't see it because the person is hiding it. You would have to actually be around this person for a while to actually pick up what actually is going on because it's so hidden. This person is a shapeshifter. That's who this person is. They change their shape, whatever way. If you were to try to figure out something, they'll change it and shift it. You would never be able to. You would have to really be gifted to figure this person out. Person's stressed because people keep running away from, but they had found someone in the collective. They had found somebody in the collective that can see through and see this person for who they truly are. They can shift it to the right, they can shift it to the left, they can shift it all around, but somebody impeached who this person is. And now this person is stressed out and mad and frustrated because this person is actually seeing them for who they truly are. This is the person they've been doing the most to. This is the person that they really, really want to have up under their thumb and under their control. They really, really want, out of everybody else, they want this person. And this person use their discernment and use their gifts to see that who this person truly is and the things that they are doing to them and the things that they have been doing to them. It's all been revealed. Now this person is stressed out because they can't shapeshift anymore concerning this person. They either have to come correct or keep it moving, keep it stepping. But this person don't want to move on because this person is infatuated, is in awe of this person because this is the first person that has actually seen them for who they are. They don't have to hide with this person. They don't have to pretend with this person. But also, they're embarrassed. They're ashamed. It's all here. It's here. Okay. This person wants to mend the bridge. Right? They want to come back into your life. They want to be your friend again. Because this is about a friend. Now, if it is about a lover, this person is reflecting back on the friendship because you were friends before you were even lovers. This was a friendship that went into some type of love relationship, or this was a friendship where one person fell in love with the other person, and the other person is like, no, we're friends. Something like that. If it's lovers, but we're talking about solely a friendship, platonic energy, because that's where it started. That's the major part of it. This person took it too far when they wanted to make it romantic, but they want to mend the fence. They want to come back and be a friend. They want to come back for your friendship. They want to mend fences. They want to reconcile, right? But it's in the reverse. Because every attempt that this person tried to make, you're not accepting. Everything that they tried to do, you're not accepting. See, you will never accept. It's not that this person, did so well. Yeah, they did. The energy off of this, they did. Because once you realize who this person was, then they went loco. They went the Lulu on you. They did the most on you. But anyway, they want amends, right? They want amends. They want to come in, but they don't know how. They don't know how to do it. Because in order for them to come, to even try to come back, they will have to be real. This will have to come out, because this is who they truly are. This right here is a facade. This is a shadow. It's not real. And so they don't know how to be this person, because they only know how to be a shadow, to be a shell, to be who everybody wants them to be. But they don't know how to be themselves. So when it comes to you, collective, when it comes to you, now we're talking about a friend. Whether y'all were lovers, whatever it got, we talking about the friendship, the initial friendship. Okay, like I was saying, it's not that this person is, what am I trying to say? Because that is not it. This will never be. This will never be, because you've already seen clearly who they are, but they don't know who they are. And the person that you've seen that they are, they do not want to own up. They don't want to be that. They hide it, because who they are behind closed doors, like I said, they low down, they dirty, hateful, resentful, want to hurt people, because they feel like that these people are more than them, are better than them. But these people that they target ain't said that they was better. They minding their own business. They made the choice to come out and say, hey, you got something better. You look better. You look better than me. So I'm going to target you. This is what's in the darkness. This is what's in the background. But in the shadow, the shell, is their good friend. They your bestie. You know, they your bestie. They got your back. See, that's why we have in the news now, it's a whole lot of fake friends and fake people that's unaliving people, because this shell is one thing, but how they truly feel and who they really are, they hide. And if you don't keep your spiritual eyes open, a shapeshifter, you will not be able to, you won't know. A shapeshifter is very cunning. They study you. They study everything about you to become what you need and what you want in a friend. We're talking about a friend. So watch out for your friends, because we're talking about your friends right now. And I'm talking about a past situation, but I'm also talking about people who have friends and things just not panning out right. Things are just different. And you're not seeing the red flags because this been somebody that's been rocking with you for a while. And God is trying to show you little bit by little bit that this is not your friend. But on to it. They're trying to mend. They don't know how. Because if they understand, understand, and overstand, in order to come back into your life, they have to be real. They have to be authentic. And they don't know how. Nor are they willing. So, it's a teachable moment for them, because this is a person that needs to learn their lessons. You were here. You were sent to teach them something. And instead of them learning and learning from you, they try to flip it. Instead, flip it, where is they're not learning anything. They're going to stop you and hurt you and block you for whatever it is that they think that you have that they don't have. All a game to be played. Well, really, at the forefront of it all, it's a lesson. Learn the lesson, move on. But they stop at that part because they don't want to learn the lesson. They try to figure out how could they stop you from shining? How could they stop you from whatever it is that you have? Whatever it is that they want, that you have, that you are. But instead of them learning their lesson, so they can too shine, so they too can learn, so they too can blossom to be who and what God has created them to be, they focus on you. And they dig a hole, and they dig a hole, and dig a hole until where they are right now is here. Because this would never happen. In order for this to happen, they will have to change. In the past, this person, see, this is the card of communication. Communication, talking, listening, positive, edification, positive flow, energy flowing. Yeah, that's what this is. But this is gossip, lies, false truths, false narratives that's being spoken about a person, spoken about the collective continuously. So much so, these lies, this narrative, this information, this gossip was generated so much so that it destroyed the whole relationship. Because even though this person was hiding the negativity from what was flowing out their mouths and the projection, it repelled. It gave off an offensive negativities. It just was offensive. And where you couldn't put your hand on it, you can feel it. So where this person was hiding, your spirit man didn't want to be around it. Your spirit man walked away from it. Was trying to cut it off and avoid it. Where your physical man was like, "Oh, that's my person." Yeah. But it started with this. Telling all your business, stabbing you in the back, betraying you, hating on you, competing with you, all in this communication. And it made them happy to do it. They were so relieved when people would listen to all the negative, all the lies, and it just made them feel so, content and relieved and at ease, that people would just take this information and just listen, because the people knew that this person was close, was your friend. So all the things that they were saying, they would believe it because this is who was close to you. Right? This is what started it all. This started it. Nobody came to you. Nobody told you nothing. Nobody said nothing to you. But this negative energy from all the lies and the gossip and all the things was spread, it had a life of its own. It had an energy of its own. And you as a spiritual being, after a while, your spirit man went against this energy. Not your physical man, because your physical man kept allowing and making excuses for this person and to be around this person, to go against what you were feeling about this person, and go along with this person been in your life for this long at the time. This person did this person did that, this person just showed me this person showed me that. But what are you feeling about this person? Would make excuses about how this person was was rocking with you. But you felt some type of way. You felt some type of ill intent. You felt something was off with this person. They were happy and content in the background because they was getting everything they need accomplished. That's the start of it. This person, as it stands today, can't stop thinking about you. They cannot stop thinking about you. Because, number one, you're the only person who really know who they are. You know who they are. You know what they're capable of. You know the lowdown. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't let you go because you know who they are. You've seen the ugly. You've seen the truth and you've seen the ugliness about this person. You've seen them and you know. So they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about the things that they done to you. So much so because they feel like, if you can see me, then you can see all the things that I did behind your back. Of course you can. If you can see me, you can see all the things that I said about you. All the lies that I told about you. You must know about all these things. They can't stop thinking because they don't know what you know. They don't know all into what you can see about them. They just know that you do see them. And they know that you do know some things about what they did, who they are, and what they represent. So now they feel guilty. Now they feel some type of way because your spiritual eyes have shown who they truly are. Your spiritual eyes make them responsible and at fault for the things that they have done. See, ordinarily, they will blame all of it away and blame it and become the victim. Flip it to become the victim, but they can't be the victim because you already have seen it. You seen the truth. So now they're guilty. They feel guilty because the responsibility flows with them. The truth is, they are the problem and they are the issue. They can't blame you. They can't blame nobody else. They can't blame their mama. They can't blame their daddy. The issue is they have to blame themselves because they are the ones themselves who did this very thing. Disappointed that they've been found out. Not disappointed that they did those things. That you found out. Disappointed that your third eye, disappointed that your crown, disappointed that your spiritual gifts opened up the truth and revealed the truth about them. They disappointed. Disillusioned, defeated, and let down. Defeated. See, again, because you can see them and you know them, again, they can't fool you. They can't shapeshift and blame and cause all kind of lies and confusion because you know the truth. Totally feeling defeated and let down because of who you are. And boy, oh boy, are they ashamed. They're ashamed. They're not ashamed because they did those things to you. Oh no. Oh no, they standing on business on that. They're not ashamed about the things that they did. They're ashamed about the things that you know about them. They're ashamed that you know the truth about them. They're ashamed of the things that they did because you know what they did. If they could go back and hide all those things back, all of this would be none in effect. They will be all right then. Everything will be locked in tight. Everything will be all right. But they can't. Because you can't unsee. With your spiritual eyes, once you see, you can't unsee. So, this cannot be changed. Constantly thinking. Constantly thinking. Constantly thinking. Constantly thinking. And for some of you, you're feeling this stuff. You're feeling this person projecting all of this sadness and defeatedness and all of this stuff. And it's not your energy. It's them. It's them. And because they keep thinking and keep thinking and keep thinking, they can't let you go. They can't let it go. I'm ashamed, you know. So for some of you, that this went down a romantic way, and it never was supposed to, They're ashamed about that too. Because your spiritual eyes was able to see that this platonic friendship, this person was playing games because they were lusting after you. They wanted you. They wanted more from you. They wanted to flip and dip you and entice you and trick and change the dynamics of the relationship. In the background, they hide in the fact they shape-shifting as they your bestie, but in the background, they lusting. They trying to figure out how they can flip the dynamics, how they can get you to be something that you're not. But the basis of the friendship is platonic. We friends. We doing this, but in the background, they want something totally different. And try to change you to be something that you're not. That's for some of you. They're ashamed about that. Because now you know the whole truth. And some of you, they try to flip it to make it seem like you the one that tried to change the relationship from platonic, from being a friendship to being something else, when it was all them the whole time in the background, strategically, step by step, trying to turn, manipulate, control, twist it to get you and position you in a way that they can get what they want, that they can have what they want from you, that they can take what they want from you. No, ma'am, no, sir. You are who you are, and you make the choice and decision if you want to be this or you want to be that. It's not my choice. The choices and decisions not off on another individual what they want, because they lusting and they changed everything and their mind is all messed up and they want. No, that's not how it works. That may work on other people, but when you came in to this person's life, you didn't know it, they didn't know it. When you came in this person's life, they didn't understand or overstand that you're not to be changed. You're not to be manipulated. You're not to be controlled. You have a force within you. You have a defense mechanism within you that if anything was out of order. Okay, so this person ashamed, right? Going back to ashamed, one thing. They felt unworthy. They felt like you as an individual has so much. You as an individual have you were better. You were, people looked at you better. But that's not, you didn't come in their life to be better. You came in their life to show them that there is something positive. This particular person, from their childhood all the way up to when you met them, is negative. Victim. Neglect, abuse. One thing after another. When you came in their life, you represent love, what love feels like. Real love. Platonic love. They flipped it. They didn't understand that what they were feeling was platonic. So they never felt love before. They never felt someone. Oh my goodness, hold on. Okay, so before we go to the next cycle, I don't know why they have to wash so much. Anyway, here we go. So they never felt love before. They never felt this. So in their mind, what they were feeling was romantic love. Romantic feelings, that you felt romantically towards them, or you felt, because this gotta be romantic, because they've never felt love throughout their life and throughout their childhood. Throughout, nobody's have ever made them feel this love before. But you were to teach them, you were to show them that there is love and love do exist. But they took that and wanted to control it and manipulate it to be what they wanted it to be. And instead of them learning, they wanted to change you and change the dynamics to be what they wanted you to be, and what it changed the dynamics to what it would mean for you and them. But that's a no-no. So now they constantly, because not only do you know the truth about them, you know what they were trying to do to you behind the scenes to change you and manipulate you and control you. You know it all. And that humiliates them. That makes them feel humiliated, because nobody's supposed to know that. Nobody was supposed to know how they felt about you, what they were trying to do about you, what they really wanted from you. Nobody was supposed to know that. But you realized that, you found out, and you seen the truth of it all, and it cannot be taken back. Now this person thoughts, right? But this person is mentally unstable. Mentally in a mental stronghold. Not only for the things that they have done to you, but the things that they have done to other people. All of these things that they've done back in the background to people. Because this person, okay, sorry about the interruptions, but okay, so mental, we're talking about the mental. All the things that has happened, all the things that have occurred, has made this person, has contributed to making this person where they stand today. First of all, the ruminating thoughts. These things, these thoughts about you, what happened, you seeing them, you knowing, has contributed to this person's mental state. I said contribute, not responsible. See, because the person didn't want to learn the lesson, didn't want to have you to come in and properly allow God to orchestrate, allow God to heal, allow God to use this relationship to heal, restore, rebuild in both of you. You went on and did it on your own. And because this person did not want to learn the lesson, did not want to use the relationship, did not want to use this relationship as a learning curve for them, they wanted to change it and manipulate it to be something that it's not. And after you left the relationship, this person went full-fledged ham on you. You don't even know the half of the things. Even though you can see, God has not allowed you to see the half of the things that this person has done to you behind your back. But your spirit man, your spirit man and your soul know. That's why nothing that this person says, nothing that this person do, they can send gifts, This person will always be this snake. They will never be able to come in and undo, because it's not that, it's because your soul and your spirit, man. You will never meet this person. You will never meet them. This is what they want. We talked about inner child. Here's their inner child. Their inner child needs to be healed. Their inner child is what's wounded. This person has a lot of issues, a lot of things. But instead of them, that's why I didn't want to be bothered with this. Because mentally, all of this could have been avoided. This was ordered up. This was ordered up to be healed. This was ordered up to be restored through the friendship. But because this person did want to see you, did not want to acknowledge you, they wanted to ruin you. Everything that they had to go through since you, everything that they're going through now, they have to sit in this. They have to sit in this mental prison. So uncalled for and unnecessary, when they could have just, as the years flowed, God had a plan to help this person, to help through this friendship. This person was supposed to become more than a friend, but they were supposed to become family. This person was supposed to become family to you. But because they could not release and let go and start the process, now this is where they are. They don't know how to. They don't know what's real, what's not real. They have been shape-shifting so long, they don't know who they are. They have to sit with themselves and pretend like everything is all right, but it's not. In some cases, this person is in a mental institution. They're locked up because they went off the end. For some of you, you don't even know that. This person is not well. You don't know that. This person wants you to trust them again. They want to come back in, but this person is nowhere near fit to be a friend. This person is nowhere fit. This person is so far gone, it's going to take God himself, which God is able. God himself to lay hands, to reel this person in. But do they even know to even go to God? Because this right here is between them and God. But this person keeps bringing you in it. They keep bringing you in it. Because again, this is one of the people that want to make you their God. Want to make you the person that's going to heal them, that's going to restore them. But your job, your thing with them has been far gone. You've moved on. There is no trust to have in this. Because if you were to come in, Captain Saberhole, that's what I'm hearing. If you were to come in and save them, they're going to just take you down with them, because there is no healing in here. All they know is they want what you have. All they know is they want to be like you. All they know is they want. But there is no healing here. If you were to help, that they will accept the help and be able to restore and renew. There's nothing there. Your job with them is done, and you already know it. But it's them that wants to place you in a position again. That's not your place. They want you to trust. They feel excited and have some type of hope about. Now, so what they're saying is that this person is delusional. They in their mind, they feel like you are helping them, or you're going to help them, or you're going to heal them. You are their God. You are going to, you're going to, their trust, they place their trust in a place. It's like, oh my goodness. It's like this person has placed themselves in a predicament here, where they thinking that they're talking to God, or they're thinking that but this dark place that they're in, they were never talking to God. And so the same person they were talking to here is the same person they're talking to here. And it's not God. And whatever they're talking to has had them to trust, that they trust this being, and now they're feeling excited and elated that they are going to be able to connect with you, be able to get back in your good graces, and be able to be healed, and be able to come out of this mental state that they're in, is what I'm getting. They want a partnership. They want to come back in and have things the way they are. This being is telling them that you're going to come back. And it's going to be restored, and it's going to be back the way it was, and it's not. This person is isolated. This person is alone. I'm just going to speak. I don't know where this is going, because really I don't know why this is here, but I'm going to find out. It's a feminine energy, like I said. Male or female, it's feminine energy. This person was your bestie. This was the main person in your life. This was your best friend. This was your bestie. But now, since things have changed, things have been cut off. You no longer associate yourself with this person. This person is lonely. They isolated. They're sad. They're sad without you. They're sad that you found out. They sad the way things turned out, because you loved them. They were your friend, platonic. You had platonic, real love for this person. And because of jealousy, because of envy, things were destroyed. Because of lust, things were destroyed. And there will never be the same. Now, why is this here, God? Why do the collective need to know? Oh. I'm going to say it like this. This person ain't going to be here long. That's why this is here. This person is not going to be here long. Whoever you are in the collective that's resonating with this, you need to understand that your time is done with this. Whatever's happening, whatever's getting ready to happen, whatever is done, you done what you were supposed to do. You've done everything you can for this individual. Now, when I say let go, you need to let go. You need to let it go. Because whatever is getting ready to come out, whatever is happening, whatever is flowing, God is wanting you to let this person go. So that whatever is coming in, coming out, whatever's happening, that you have already disconnected yourself from this. A lot of you have walked away and cut this person off, but have you disconnected? Have you disconnected? Have you cut the cord? Walking away is one thing. Have you cut the connection from this person? No attachment to this person. No feelings for this person. You got to work on that. Because whatever is happening, God do not want you to be set back. Because even though this person is not in your life, here it is right here. You had love for them. You had love for them. And we are love. When we love hard. There is no love and then you're not like them. You can love them and you know, it takes time. You have to place them in a place where it doesn't affect you, but the love is still there. But you have to place them in a place where it does not affect you, where you're not affected, where you're not set back. Anything happen that, you know, happens to this person. This person done these things and hurt you and all these kind of things. And a lot of you think that when you hear some certain things or you hear that, yeah, you think you're gonna be like, oh yeah, they got what they want. God already knows. God knows us better than we know ourselves. God is just simply saying, and I have said this before, and this is coming out again. I've said this before. This was in a reading before. That somebody, something is happening here. Mentally, this person is really, they're not here. They are in delusion. They thinking that you're getting ready to come back. That you're getting ready to come in and you're getting ready to save them from out of this prison. But that's not the case. You've already moved on. You have no. And so what God is trying to do is prepare you. I just keep hearing, and I already had a reading like this before. Keep trying to prepare you for these people that keep targeting you, these people that's in these mental prisons, these people that's having karma, these people that's going through all these things. You're thinking that you're going to be at peace and everything's going to be flowing and you're going to be able to, but God is saying there was love there at one time. And even though you're not in that space, it was there. And because of who we are as empaths, as light workers, because of who we are, this love never really goes away. So when people, whether they good, bad, or ugly, you put them in a proper perspective, but it still sets you back because you have to place them in a place where you can still hold that whatever you have, but it doesn't affect you to set you back to a point where you're grieving and you're going over these emotions and feelings and all of the things that happen and what you're not doing all of that. You're holding space. I hope y'all getting what I'm saying, because this is why this is out, because I couldn't understand why but this is here because God is wanting you to disconnect and just hold the space. That whatever it is that's getting ready to happen, whatever is getting ready to go down, because no man know the hour, no man know what's getting ready to happen. You can speculate, you can have some little truths here and there, but only the Most High God is in control of all of that. And you just hold the space where whatever happens, you not set back. You are able to hear what happened, see what happened, and be able to still move through life without being affected by this. And again, a lot of the collective is believing that they will be all right. Everything is going to be good. Everything is going to be popping. But you're not taking account that you are love. And the love that you have, whatever, for this person is going to be reactive when whatever this is that's happening starts to happen. I don't know what more to say about it. I really don't. I hope you get it. I hope you get it, because it's a lot of energy here. It's a lot of sad energy. And it's as if I feel that the collective, you're going to grieve. Because you're not taking into account that you are a spiritual being. And you're going to feel that loss, regardless of what they did or what they are, what's going on. You had a relationship with them. And you're not like them. You're not cold-hearted. You're not full of hate. So it's going to affect you. You're not thinking like that. You're only thinking of what they did, and it's time to move on. I'm healed. You need to move on with your life. Whatever you got going on is your business. And all of that is fine. But God is trying to be real and transparent with you about the truth about what actually happens when stuff like this happens to spiritual beings, to light workers. Because once you love somebody, you love them. You're just holding that space and you moving on with your life, and that space is there. But the love that you have for people, it never changes. You are love. You're not hate. Even though we have both sides, hate cannot really be not hate. You can not like somebody or, but hate is something that's different. Your shadow side shouldn't have hate. You can have dislike, or you can not like what they did, or, you know, you can hate what they did, but hating a person, it takes a life of its own. So again, I'm just going to leave it. So with that being said, bam, and there it is. So with that, hit the comments. I don't know who this is for. I don't know if y'all, you know, if y'all even, I don't even know. I don't know nothing. I don't know about this one, because I really didn't want to do it. So it's whoever you are, if you resonate with it, God really wanted you to really want you to do something with it. Really, really want you to do something with it. So you need to do something with this one. So I'm going to leave it right there. Hit the likes, hit the comments, share. Somebody needs to hear it. Somebody needs to hear it. So I'm sending love. I'm sending healing your way. And Trinity is